the process of putting a narcissist in their place. Before you begin the process of putting a narcissist in their place, you need to keep this in mind. You will be in a battle, like the battle of all battles. Hell, maybe more like a war. If you have been allowing a narcissist to manipulate you, to dominate you, and to control you for a long period of time, it will be a fight to change things and finally gain the upper hand. By now, I'm sure you realize what you have got to do. You now understand that narcissists are nothing more than abusive, manipulative, control freaks. It's how they're wired. Because they lack the ability to feel empathy, they lack the ability to love, or to really care about anything but themselves. Narcissists take offense very easily and often disregard the needs and perspectives of others, and they get triggered by just the smallest things. Any little thing will cause them to become angry. They will start calling you names. They will belittle you, either when alone or in front of other people. They have no issue causing a scene in an effort to try to get you to respond, making you look like the aggressor, making you look like the crazy one. The other thing they will do is close themselves off from you, give you the silent treatment. They'll be very cold to you and dismiss anything you say or do. This is typical abusive behavior, and you need to understand this. The best thing for you to do is realize that they are not going to change. As a matter of fact, things will most likely get worse. Once you recognize this pattern of their behavior, it's time for you to take advantage of it and finally put yourself on the winning side of this relationship. It's time for you to take control, and the time is now. As soon as you understand your energy will be spent so much better somewhere else, you will begin to feel this massive weight on your shoulders being lifted away. Now, this is not going to be easy, but here are the ways to make it happen. Are you ready? Let's go. Make sure you always stick to the subject at hand. Do not let them change the subject. Do not allow them to change the narrative. Their only goal is to flip things back onto you and make you look like the bad guy. Refuse them the opportunity to do this. They are hoping that by changing the subject, it will get them off the hook. If you allow them to change the subject and project back onto you, it makes them think you will never try to confront them again, and that is what they want. That total and complete control. And as they try to turn things back around on you and attack you, just stay calm and drive the conversation back to where you started it. Do not let them push your buttons any longer. It's time they finally see what you have in your arsenal. But don't be aggressive. Don't attack them. Just stay calm and collected. They will not know what hit them. It's time you stop taking responsibility for their emotions. Their emotions should not have any effect on you. I mean, after all, they are the ones that got you to this point. If you do end up getting emotional, don't worry. Just do your best not to let them push your emotions too far. Try your best to maintain a steady composure. And get prepared, because here comes the anger, the blame shifting, the lies. You know all that's coming, right? So be prepared to deal with that at a higher level. Their anger, believe it or not, really doesn't have anything to do with you. It's just them trying to create a scenario where they can come out on top. Okay, so here's one of the harder things to master, but you need to master this. You need to go silent when they start verbally attacking you, and be silent until the attack ends. Let all that negative talk go in one ear and out the other. You know everything they are saying is only designed to get a response out of you. They are just making shit up on the fly. My abuser would conjure up shit right out of thin air. Narcissists need attention. They love attention. No matter if it's positive or negative, they need to be at the center of what they perceive to be their world. Stop being their punching bag, and stop it right now. And stop deceiving yourself. Stop thinking a narcissist has some sort of good heart in them somewhere. End that search right away. It's all just an illusion. Empaths tend to give their abusers a pass. They even make excuses for the abuser. Anything they can do to hold on to that one shred of hope, the hope they can change their abuser. Empaths put up with so much, so many lies, so much abuse. And for what? Another day of abuse coming right around the corner? You need to stop hoping and wishing that things will get better, because they won't. What you need to do is call them out. Call them out on their lies, their deception, and force them to address the issue you bring up. When you catch them in lies, gather the facts, write them down. Have all the vital information that backs you up, all the proof of what they lied about. The great thing about facts is they can't be disputed with any true integrity. Confront them in front of other people that know the truth. When you can call them out in front of other people, they will start to sweat. They will become very uncomfortable. They will try twisting everything around in their favor. But here's the thing. They can't, because you now have them surrounded. You have all the information, along with other people there to back you up. You've got them stuck in a corner. They will end up just digging a deeper hole for themselves, and trust me, they absolutely hate that. At this point, they will desert you, then go and try to slander you. They will try to go and talk to anyone that will listen to them. They will do this until they can secure another source that will fall into line. This is all just an effort to get you to react, to get you to respond, because to them, you have just won a huge battle by actually calling them out on their bullshit. And you know what? Good for you. Now, everything I just explained is very tough to achieve, but I know you can do it. There are millions of people out there like you and me, people with good hearts and souls. You will find good people out there who will support you, people who are genuine, people who will love you for who you are. Don't be afraid. By showing your true strength, a narcissist will see that, and then they will run for the hills. When they finally realize you are finished taking any more abuse from them, they have no other option than to leave, and to leave you alone. You are no good to them any longer. They have lost their ability to manipulate and control you. Narcissists are pathological liars, and it's only a matter of time before they are exposed of who they really are. Think about the narcissist in your life. If you know anything about their past, I would bet that they haven't had any consistent relationships. They move from person to person, sometimes returning when they see an opening, just to suck a little more life out of them. When you are just starting a relationship with a new person, ask questions. Find out about their past. It always reveals a story, either good or bad. Talk to their friends, their family, even reach out to past friends of theirs. As silly as this might sound, you are only protecting yourself. You will find out quickly if the signs start showing up. You need to start out every relationship with some strong awareness. At least you are doing the work up front. Don't become trapped in something that will eventually drain you of everything. Take your time here. Don't get all caught up in the magic of who they appear to be. Let them prove that over time. And remember this, solid long-term relationships are like running a marathon, not a sprint. Narcissists will be in that sprint mode. They will try and rush you into things, push you into situations you don't want to be in. You need to stand your ground from the start. You owe that to yourself. Oh yeah, don't let them alienate you from anyone, your friends, your family, or anyone else. That's a huge red flag. When you do this, you become the center of their universe. You are giving up a big part of who you were when you entered the relationship. Please don't do that. You are better than that. And the most important piece of putting a narcissist in their place is to stand your ground, no matter what the issue at hand is. Never back down from them. Never let them flip things around onto you. Make them be accountable for their actions. If there is any hope here, it's that they do back down and actually take some responsibility for their actions. But don't hold your breath. As soon as you stand your ground and reveal your boundaries, they will not be sticking around much longer, and that's when you know you have put them in their place. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this has given you some insight on how to deal with a narcissist. Please subscribe to the channel and leave a comment. I would love to hear from you. And until next time, watch for the signs. Be alert. Be vigilant. Be strong. Be brave. And go live your best life today.